Hello, my darlings. Hope you're all doing well. Blushly here. Welcome to this pick a card reading where we're going to be taking a look at what is happening to you in the near future. In other words, what's just around the corner. I have two options for you today. Option number 1 and option number 2. See which one you're most drawn to. Don't overthink it. And let's go ahead and soon begin. My amazing option number 1. And welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. As usual, let's do a tiny energy check-in so you guys can make sure that this is the right reading for you. And we'll see what's just around the corner. Okay, the 2 9s. Wow. You are now thinking about what you guys need to do in order to manifest, in order to make your wishes come true. You're creating some sort of strategy. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you're celebrating some sort of success because they're telling me the card of the 9 of Pentacles has brought you some sort of financial stability. Maybe there's been a raise, maybe you bought something for yourself or for the house, you changed something in your appearance. Either way, it kind of feels like maybe you're planning some sort of celebration, you're planning to go somewhere, you're enjoying something. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Or maybe right now you're sitting somewhere reading a menu of a place you'd like to go to. Checking up on things that have to do with holidays, checking up on things maybe that have to do with outfits for your fine selves. And yes, you have a lot of things that you need to plan. Maybe you're an event planner, who knows? Maybe you're looking at things that have to do with catering. But here what I'm seeing, my darlings, is that there's some sort of financial stability, financial income, a positive decision, a good decision that's been made in your favor. You found some sort of loophole. You found something that brings you abundance. For some of you, you're getting good news that you passed some sort of exam, passed some sort of course, that you got accepted somewhere. And maybe for some of you, your work review has done quite well. Yeah, the energy of winning. The energy of winning. Beautiful. And you're wanting to celebrate, you're wanting to share this good news with someone. My lovely option number 1. You're in a good mood today. If that sounds like you, and I'm also hearing for some of you, you just ate something really tasty and your belly is nice and full. Oh yes, baby. Alright, let's see. What's just around the corner for you? Somebody's saying a gym session after this lunch, yeah? Alright, let's see. What's just around the corner? The fates are stepping in. Okay, guys. I see that some of you, you're sitting there, you're going like, ooh, I knew it. I knew it. Ooh. Okay, guys, some juicy gossip. Some juicy gossip is just around the corner. Look, what they're telling me is that you are going to see that there's finally somebody that you knew was a rat. Somebody, this snake is being called out. Is being called out. Somebody who was trying to manipulate you, somebody who was toxic, somebody who was pretending to be all that, you know. Somebody who was parading their new whatever bag. And you knew, you're like, oh my God, that's as fake as this person is. And everybody believed them and everybody was like kind of looking up to them. But you, with your third eye and your BS radar, you knew straight away that this person is full of it. And here, you are honestly, you're like, finally they can see it. Finally. I'm seeing that, you know what, some of you, you're getting a job. You're getting a job, you're getting a contract instead of this person. It's coming through very strongly. You're getting the job, you're getting the promotion. Yeah. Hello. There's also some sort of new connection that's coming in. Interesting. I almost want to say, for some of you, also what I'm getting is that somebody you liked or somebody you were interested in, they were infatuated with this person who was completely fake. And the fates are now bringing this knowledge to this person. And this person finally sees you. This person finally sees you for your realness, for your authenticity, because there is a lot of fake sweetness over here for some. That polished look, somebody who was perfect. But this person was not perfect at all. This person was wearing a mask. The mask is now gone. And for a lot of you, what I'm seeing is that this person sees you. Now, for some, it might indicate the boss that finally sees who was doing all the work. A team leader that finally says, oh, okay, now I understand. My apologies. And for some of you, what I'm seeing is that this infatuation for this fake person ends, and it's like the universe clears up the space for you and this person to be together. Maybe it was your crush, and your crush is finally getting disappointed in his or her crush. And they're no longer charmed and misled by this fakeness. Okay. In an unexpected twist of the fates, the truth comes out. Okay, another thing, we'll come back to the relationship in a minute. Finally, the higher... what have you been looking for over here? Something that was not for you, you're looking, you're like, yeah, I'm not sure about this. Specifically, if you've been looking for an apartment, for a house, for something that has to do with your house, you're finding something, there's some sort of blessing that allows you to leave. The higher power is finally switching the traffic light to green. That deeper knowing, that higher power, you're getting access to maybe a listing that isn't listed yet. If you're looking for an apartment, or you're getting some sort of inside information that tells you it's time to go, it's time to apply for some sort of new positions, for something, the blessing, and it's time to go. And you're finally going to be able to build blocks to build something solid. Okay, back to the relationship. Let's see what's happening there. The card of the Ten of Pentacles. Long, stable, beautiful relationship. Again, for some of you, what I'm seeing is a long-term relationship with your employer or somebody who's going to be your client, but it's a very long-term cooperation, long-term contract. Being able to go somewhere, being able to move. There's this energy of victory, energy of movement. Things picking up. You're getting money over here, guys. The 2 3s. Celebration. Celebration, celebration, celebration. So you might be meeting this person again at some sort of celebration. in August. Maybe at a place that has something to do with stars. Maybe at a distance. And you're winning. Look at this. You're winning some sort of prize. They don't want to, for whatever reason, I keep on asking about the relationship and they keep on telling me about other things that are going to be as important. Because you're getting some sort of recognition. But if we were to focus specifically on this relationship, yes, this is your future spouse, you're healing from your ex, whoever it is, whomever it is. That's it. They are healing from their ex or from that person, like I said, that they were crushing on. You're healing from your ex. That's it. You might meet at a wedding. You might meet at a game. You might meet through work. Because this is a general reading, guys. But you're meeting your significant other just around the corner. Yeah. It's going to be filled with passion. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised at how passionate you can be. You'll be surprised at how passionate the other person can be. It's a different level of intimacy. A completely different level of intimacy. Maybe you've already forgotten what it feels like. And they're telling me to let you know you're attracting the right person at the right time into your life. When, Blush Lily? Tell me when. Soon. Soon. The reading is called Just Around the Corner. The time frame for this reading, I would set it to 3 months. No longer than that. No longer than that. The shorter the time period, the less variables there are. The longer the time period, the more variables there are. Of how things could go. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. Just around the corner, the doorway is opening up. And they're telling me to let you know, to take that opportunity. Divine timing, yeah. That eye-rolling card that nobody really likes. But it needs to be here. It definitely needs to be here. For some of you, it's October. What are we now? July, almost end of July. August, September, October. Yeah. All right, my darlings, that's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you gotta do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. Do check my Patreon page out. Over 250 exclusive videos, additional discounts, and much, much more. So take a look. All right, my darlings, take good care of your beautiful selves now. Bye. My fantastic option number 2. How you doing, my dears? Welcome to your reading. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of an energy check-in. And then we'll see what's just around the corner. I was just telling option number 1 that this reading is timeless, but the time frame for the events of this reading, I would set to up to 3 months. Somebody's been shopping. Somebody's been shopping over here. The 9 of Cups, the 3 of Wands. There's this energy of planning something. Maybe you're comparing something over here. The best option to get something. They're telling me you're working as a team with somebody. There's a lot of back and forth. Your opinion is valuable. Your opinion matters. Somebody's quite jealous of your energy, especially when it comes to work. You do have a lot of leadership qualities to you. Definitely looking younger over here. Maybe for some of you, you own a dog or you would like to own a dog. Dogs and cats have a special place in your heart. They're telling me for you it's relatively easy to pick up new skills, to learn new languages. You might be learning new languages at this moment. 3 might be an important number for you. You have the ability to get people together. And they're telling me again, people enjoy spending time with you. And look at the three threes, guys. You might be seeing a lot of threes. You might have 2 children, or you might have 2 children in the future. Now, the children could be dogs if you don't want actual physical children. But I do have the sun at the bottom of the deck, where I feel that right now you've transitioned into the new stage of your life where things are looking up. You're more focused on yourself, you're more focused on your appearance, on your well-being. And maybe you're in a playful mood. Definitely this energy of being in a playful mood. A lot of witchy energy is coming through. Yeah? Multiplying the blessings times 3. As I mote, so shall it be. So, if you guys recognize yourselves, let's go ahead and take a look at what's around the corner for you. What is around the corner? Finally being able to finish building something. Well, you have new life coming up. Look, for some of you, my darlings, if you're seeing somebody, if you're ready for it, there's this energy of connection of a new life. This could mean pregnancy. This could mean relocation, where you literally wake up in a completely new environment with completely maybe new language. Some of you might be 39, some of you might be 40, 22, 28 is coming through. Waking up to new life. You could adopt or get a cat, a dog, a goldfish, a hamster, whatever. But there's some sort of new life. And I feel like there's this energy of finally being able to get some sort of closure. You know, when we listen to that sad song and repeat over and over and over again, and it creates the same memories, the same emotions. They're telling me that you're creating a different playlist with happier songs. Maybe you're wiggling your butt a little bit, having a good time. But you're waking up with this energy, you know that something has ended and something new is about to begin. And maybe that neighbor that's been playing music too loud is finally moving out, or you guys are moving out. You're like, I can finally get some sleep and some rest. But literally, you know what? It's so interesting. They're telling me you had a very difficult past that's filled with being lonely, being abandoned, not being chosen. Maybe an empty nest energy is coming through. Maybe your children have grown up and left. For some of you, I'm seeing that you had to leave home because of what's happening in the world. It feels for a lot of you it was forced. Like for whatever reason, you had to leave. It was forced. But it was for your highest good. You might not see it just yet because you're here in between worlds. Maybe for some of you, like I said, between countries, between cities, between making an important choice in your life. And the fates are stepping in. What are the fates bringing? What are the fates bringing? This one wants to come out, and the time has come. You know, you're going to be in this energy of between worlds for a little bit more time. You need to see something. You need to see something. The time has come for you to see that a certain strategy does not work for you. Because here, regeneration, new life, deeper knowing, there's going to be a repeat of some sort of story that you, my dears, are going to reject. Because it's time for something new. It's time for that new life. So you'll be very surprised that just around the corner are people from the past bringing the same trauma, drama, and nonsense. For some of you, it's a mother figure or some sort of woman that wants you to keep being stuck in a certain way of thinking, where you yourself, you're already going into a new life. Could be a friend, could be a sister. The time has come, look, there's messages, and the amount of planning, paperwork, messages, important documents, that's it. That is it. The decision has been made. They're telling me you're getting evidence. You're getting evidence for something. And that evidence, in one way or another, brings you to your soulmate. Interesting. Brings you to your soulmate. Through that story repeating itself, and through you choosing to act differently, this results in some sort of communication, messages, you seeking advice, you getting a move on something. And it brings in your soulmate as if by magic. Oh, for some of you, yeah. See, that reconciliation that keeps on bringing some sort of disturbance. People from the past are going to try and come back. Who's coming back? What do they want? They're going to show you the devil that you're still stuck in. They're going to show you the chains. Sometimes when to see the chains, they need to rattle. And they rattle when you try to walk away from the devil. Yeah? When you try to walk away from the devil, usually they have chains over here. And here you're going to try and walk away into this new life in your flamingo mode of between worlds. Where was it? And be like, still stuck there. Still stuck there. This is the chain that needs to break. So the people from the past are going to make an appearance only for you to say, you know what? I'm out. And be like, forget that shit, I'm out. Yep. Because now it's like you're going to sense that they are coming in with lies. Somebody's coming only to see you when they need money, when they need to borrow money, when they need to whine, when they need to take something from you. They steal your time, they steal your energy, they steal your money. That's it. For some of you, literally, guys, there's something about that was meant to be built, or in your head, you thought it was meant to be built, but it doesn't get built. It's like unfinished construction over here. And you're deciding that it's time to go. You're deciding that it's just not worth it anymore. It's become too expensive. It lost all of its appeal. The construction workers are drunk. You know, it's just, it doesn't work for you. That's it. Because your soulmate is coming in. And you're telling me, oh my God, I'm so disappointed. Yes, I know. But the justice is being served by karma. with the Two of Cups. And it's time for you to enjoy the wealth. It's time for you, like you've been investing so much in your well-being. You've been investing so much in your skills. And you still weren't able to sleep well at night because you don't have that feeling of family. About you, my amazing option number 2, I could talk for days on end. The amount of stories that you had, the amount of ups and downs, the revelations. You could write 3 books about your life, not just one. But just around the corner is a connection where, first and foremost, your wishes come true. Excuse me. And somebody comes in to test your boundaries. Thank you very much, whoever said bless you. But here, for sure, someone you wished for is coming into your life. And you needed some alone time. You needed some alone time before you go into this energy of celebrating your life with someone. You might meet them at some sort of celebration. Right now, this is the process of unpacking. Unpacking your individuality, unpacking the chains you've been carrying, the patterns that you don't need. And you're rediscovering yourself. So you don't end up with somebody who's possessive. Rather with somebody who makes you incredibly happy. And let it be so. All right, my amazing option number 2, that's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. Guys, take care.